Greetings, my name is Ryan Cuba. I'm a historical interpreter, and for Heritage Days I am demonstrating 18th century toys and games that children would have played or adults would have played either at home or in a tavern. This one here is called The Royal and Most Pleasant Game of the Goose, and it's a copy of a 17th century Italian board game. So each player would select what token they want it to be. Then this is a gambling game as well, so there's no arguing amongst the players. All the rules are printed right here in the center of the board. Anytime during your play, if you land on an opponent's space, you bump them back to where you were at, kind of like in the game Sorry. Players decide how much money they want to put into the pot. On your first roll and your first roll only, if you end up rolling a 5 and a 4, you automatically go to space 53. If you roll a 6 and a 3, you automatically go to space 26. Anytime that you land on a goose, you double your movement. If you land on the toll bridge, you have to put a coin into the pot to pay the toll when you advance to space number 12. If you land on 19, it's a tavern. After everybody casts their dice, you have to take a drink. If you were to land on the wishing well, you lose a turn. You have to put a coin into the pot. If you land on 42, which is the maze, you've lost your way and you have to go back to space number 24, and you also have to put a coin in the pot. If you land on 52, which is the public jail, you are stuck there until somebody else lands on that space. If you land on the skeleton, you die and go back to the beginning. In order to win the game, you must land on 63 exactly. If you overshoot it, you have to count how many spaces and you start all over again. Most of our modern board games, even if they're still in a board form or on like an electronic version of a board game, it's teaching them that nothing that they're playing now is new. Everything originates from one of these games somehow throughout its history. It teaches strategy. Also, like you said, games were put in a tavern, and that at that time was where people went to go socialize, talk about the current events of the day, read their newspaper, their bulletin, their broadsides, and also to play games, listen to music, and of course have drinks as well. In most upper class homes, there was always a gaming table of some sort, so whenever they had friends over or relatives, they would socialize in that manner by playing a game. Same thing for children too. When they played any of these games too, there was a lot of interaction too for children, also to learn like their social skills as well. 1, 2, 3. Hey! Way to go. What you just witnessed is a game called the Game of Graces. And so boys and girls would play this game. And what it teaches you how to be graceful, how to have proper balance. And for a boy, when you step forward, it teaches them how to bow. For ladies, it teaches them how to curtsy.